I'm infant massage instructor Helen Thompson. Hello and welcome to First Time Mums Chat. Being a parent for the first time is challenging and changes your life in every way imaginable. To help ease your transition into parenthood, I aim to offer supportive, holistic approaches and insights for mums of babies aged 4 weeks to 10 months old. My goal is to assist you to become the most confident parent you can and smooth out the bumps along the way. This podcast is brought to you by My Baby Massage, so let's do this together. This podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Please contact a medical practitioner if you are concerned or have any medical issues. I'm a great believer in natural therapies, and as I come from a childcare background and I've worked in the childcare industry for over 20 years, I knew there was always something I could do to help mothers who had problems with their babies such as colic, constipation and reflux. So over the years I've done a lot of research on how mums can help their babies naturally with these conditions. I discovered baby massage and I realised what the profound effects were of baby massage for ailments such as colic, constipation and reflux. But not only that, I also realised that it really blew my mind, that it helps with bonding, body awareness and brain organisation. And most of all, I realised that it not only did that, but it helped with the immune system and it helped with digestion and also body awareness. But most of all, the bonding and the communication that it has for mother and child and dad and child as well. So I trained in baby massage and I also trained in tummy time. But recently I came across a company in the UK that not only did baby massage, but they also did baby yoga. And this is something that I've always been passionate about and interested about. The reason I brought this up in this podcast is because I came across somebody in the organisation who did baby yoga as well. And she's not only a baby yoga teacher and trainer, but she's also a baby massage teacher and trainer, as well as a tummy time teacher and trainer. And she has a background in child development and childcare. So I felt that this would be a great opportunity to talk to somebody who has a lot of qualifications in this area. So when I asked Jessica to interview, when I asked her if she'd be interested in interview for this podcast, she was very excited and she said she'd love to be a part of it. So in this podcast you will hear Jessica telling us about how wonderful and how profound baby yoga can actually be for you and your child. And I always thought that baby yoga was just you lying your baby on the floor and doing exercises around your baby. But now, after speaking to Jessica, I realise that it's a lot more than that. That in her classes and the classes that she teaches to her students, is that it's very much baby-led, it's singing, it makes it fun for mother and child. They work together as a team, and she uses lots of amazing ways to engage with the baby, and it also helps the mother to strengthen her core muscles after giving birth. So without further ado, I would like to pass you on to Jessica, who is going to tell us all about the benefits of, in particular, baby yoga, but she also discusses with me about baby massage and tummy time and how that can help you and your baby to bond and communicate more effectively. Hi Jessica, I'm so excited to have you here on First Time Mums Chat, and thank you for coming on board to be interviewed. and I'll pass it on to you and get you to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about what you do.
Okay, thank you very much. Lovely to be here. Thank you. So my name is Jessica Barnaschone, and I am a baby yoga instructor, as well as an infant massage and a toddler yoga instructor as well, and tummy time. I work for a large international training company, which is based in the UK, and I'm also one of their instructor trainers. My background is in primary school teaching and early years specialism, which has led me down this lovely route into looking at the baby massage and the baby yoga as well.
I really wanted to touch base with you because so many of my mums have been sort of asking about yoga and baby yoga, and it's something that I know there's a similarity between the two, but because I'm not trained in that way, what's the sort of similarity between yoga and tummy time and baby massage, and if there is one?
So baby yoga actually in particular sort of takes strands from all of those fields, so baby massage and tummy time techniques as well. It's a very holistic approach to baby's development. So there are gentle movements and stretches for baby. There are gentle movement and stretches for the parent, very much yoga inspired. So you do not need to have any background experience or interest, particularly in adult yoga. It is very much yoga inspired and appropriate for everybody. It's very baby focused. We incorporate lots of breathing techniques and relaxation techniques, again, focusing on baby, but parent obviously can take a lot of that for themselves, and those are tools that they can use in their day-to-day lives. We also incorporate lots of sensory play. There's lots of singing of rhymes and songs. So we're helping with baby's early language development. We're helping with lots of early communication acquisition skills for baby. And it's just a lovely way for baby to bond with their parent and spend that special time with them.
And I guess for a mum who's just come out of hospital and had their baby, it's actually also a good way for them to heal themselves after they've come out of hospital, but yet also bond with their baby at the same time. Because I know from adult yoga, I'm talking, it's got something to do with it helps you, your core muscles when you come out, when you've had a baby. I don't know what it's called. It sort of helps with that too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So baby yoga can be a lovely way to introduce yourself back into a gentle exercise routine. As a parent, it can really help with core stability, core strength, flexibility, balance, and also there are some pelvic floor exercises incorporated within that as well, which I know that usually that's a huge recommendation from medical professionals following having a baby, is to do some regular pelvic floor exercises, which can be easily incorporated into baby yoga practice.
And is there anything that a mum who's doing yoga, baby yoga to begin with, should know about? Is there any sort of health stuff that she should know? Both mum and baby. Is there anything, as a first-time mum, that they need to know before they came to a yoga class?
Yes, so in obviously it's different depending on every country's approach to their post-natal care. But in the UK, for example, parents and babies have a 6 to 8 week postnatal checkup with their general practitioner. And this is a requirement of baby yoga classes in the UK. So you would have need to have had your check and been given the okay by your GP to participate. Obviously, if there are any medical issues that are flagged up for either parent or baby, they can be addressed and medical advice would be sought to see if they could still participate in the baby yoga class and any adaptations that needed to be made. You also need to be not in your first 12 to 14 weeks of pregnancy, which usually isn't applicable for baby yoga because they've only just had a baby. But if they've got an older baby attending the class, they may well be pregnant again. So it's just something to avoid in that first 12 to 14 weeks. And for babies, we would say we don't practice baby yoga until after 24 hours after following an immunisation.
Yes.
So just to ensure that baby is well rested and in the mood for baby yoga when they participate.
I know that's the same with baby massage and tummy. Well, not so much tummy time, but I know with baby massage you've got to be very careful with that. And yeah. And I guess if they can have it if they've got a cold or if they've got unwell. I guess it's the same with baby massage. You'd be sensible to that and
Yes, absolutely. So obviously if baby is unwell in any way, if they have a temperature or displaying a fever, then it would be best not to practice. And as with all of our classes, tummy time, massage, baby yoga, it is completely baby led. So if baby is indicating in any way that they are not ready to participate and they're not giving their permission, then you would leave it for another time when they were ready.
But with baby massage and tummy time, you ask the baby's permission as such, but do you do that with yoga as well?
Yes, absolutely. So once we sort of welcome everybody to the group and we do a very gentle parent and baby warm up to get our bodies ready for that gentle exercise, we start with a stretch and grow routine, which is a routine where you place your resting hands on baby's chest, and we would ask permission from baby. We would say, are you ready for your stretch and grow routine? And obviously we're looking to see that baby has open arms, yes, that they're making eye contact, that they're not crying, and that would indicate to us that they are giving their permission and they're ready to participate.
Yeah, I know that's the same as baby massage, because when I did my baby massage course, I've got a lot of sort of cues that you pass on to mum just to know whether they're ready, and if they're crying, not to do. But I guess with yoga, if they're crying, same as baby massage, let them put them down and let them have a sleep or give them a quick feed, and then you can carry on with doing the yoga yourself, which is more advantageous than baby massage, because you can still exercise.
Absolutely. So I always have a spare doll in my class just in case a baby has fallen asleep and the parent wants to still continue to participate, and they can use the spare doll to practice with, or they, as you say, they can just practice along with the yoga, doing the gentle stretches themselves if their baby has fallen asleep, which is a lovely way to continue to participate and learn.
Yeah, and at the end of the yoga classes, is there anything particular that you do? Because I know you mentioned when we first spoke, you did a lovely relaxing time, meditation time. So is that what do you do at the end of the?
So as the session draws to an end, we would have a relaxation element, and every instructor does it slightly differently. But one particular way of doing it would be to dim the lights if possible, to maybe put a light show, a star projector on the ceiling, play some soothing background music. We encourage the parents to lay down if they can with baby on their chest. But obviously we understand that babies aren't always ready to do that. They're not always ready to lay down with their parent. So we provide some sensory toys that are appropriate for a relaxation time. So it might be a sensory bottle filled with something like glitter water or pom-poms or petals, something quiet that baby can explore. And we would just encourage the parent to take a few moments in a quiet environment, in a relaxing environment to, so I think I was just saying about lots of sensory items that you can use to engage baby in the relaxation element, and it just provides a time for the parent and baby to spend together and enjoy each other's company. And we also have started to introduce a baby mindfulness moment where we encourage parents to focus on one aspect of their baby. So it might be to look at their skin, it might be to look at their eyes and to really look at the pupils of their eyes, the flecks of colour in their pupils, and just to really take in an aspect of their baby just for a couple of minutes that maybe they haven't had time because of our busy lives and potentially other children in the family and so on, that they haven't really had time to look at and just have that amazing moment with their baby. And it can be a very powerful thing actually in a session.
Yeah, that can be very good for bonding too, because you need that. So I will just ask you if anybody sort of wanted to get in touch with you to do classes, do you do anything online or anything on Zoom that people can contact you if they want to do a yoga class, for instance, online? Is there a way they can contact you to do that?
Well, actually, due to the pandemic and having my children at home, I haven't been able to deliver classes online, which is a real shame. And it's something that I would have liked to have done. But I know that lots of instructors, especially across the UK and I'm sure all over the world, went online, particularly during the pandemic, and have continued to keep that going, even though things have maybe started to open up in certain places. And so there are lots of ways, if you just do an internet search, lots of ways to find baby yoga classes to engage with and to meet lots of other parents and have that special time with your baby, especially if you can't make it to a class at the moment face to face. Well,
Jessica, thank you so much. You've given me a lot of insight into yoga, which I I didn't know about, because I knew about baby massage and tummy time, and I know the benefits of them. But thank you for your insight with baby yoga. And if you were to give any tip to a first-time mum in regards to baby yoga, and if they wanted to find out more about it, what would it be?
I think my top tip would be give it a go, because I think a lot of parents might say, oh, I've never done yoga before. Yoga isn't something I'm into. And they might be a bit put off by that because it is a baby yoga class. But as I said before, it's yoga inspired, but the focus is very much on baby. And there are some lovely techniques and strategies in the class which you can use in your day-to-day life, such as mantras, positive affirmations, the breathing techniques to help with relaxing and calming, and then also all of those lovely interactions and songs with baby. So very gentle movements that you could just pick and choose throughout your day with baby, just to engage with them and to spend some special time with them. So if my top tip would just be give it a go and see what you think.
Jessica shared some great information about baby yoga and how it can benefit both parents and babies. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I've also started a new Facebook group called First Time Mums Lounge. So please join us and you'll gain access to tips to help you and your baby through the beginning stages of your journey. You can access the group by going to mybabymassage.net/Facebook, and thank you for listening.